Hey guys, welcome back to Pretty Style and Beautiful. Today you got your co-host Style by Jeannie, my other lovely co-host over there, Miss Bianca M. Williams. And today our special guest is our beautiful blogger, Dana Martinez. Hi. Dana Martinez also goes by, who's that girl? Dana.
Yeah.
Yes. Who's that girl, Dana? Here we go. So, I'm going to let Bianca jump in because we really love Miss Dana over here today.
Yeah.
We got a lot of questions for her, so you all guys, make sure you guys stay tuned.
And her whole look. So as you guys know, this is Miss Who's That Girl Dana. She's been on BuzzFeed. She's been on Sports Magazine. She's been everywhere, She has over 50,000 followers on Instagram. And let them know what exactly do you do and blog about.
So I just talk mostly about fashion, makeup, jewelry.
Yeah, we see.
I
We see.
and I love talking about life too. And I talk a lot about my weight loss surgery.
Right, okay.
So, and I put it out there for everybody to know. I don't hide it because it is something that really has taken me. I don't want to say it's given me confidence because, I've always been, the biggest I was always fly. I was always fly.
I seen that too. I seen that.
But I think that when you can be accepted by society a little bit more, makes life a little bit easier. And I'm not saying to lose weight to be accepted because that's definitely not what I'm saying. But in where I was at 520 pounds, it, walking down the street, my quality of life was just bad. Walking down the street hurt, hurt my body, and then everything else that went with it. Having kids, not wanting people to make fun of me because of my weight, and my kids having to witness it and being in school. So my weight loss surgery is a big part of my story.
Absolutely. She's a fashionista.
Yeah.
She's a mom. I like to call her motivational speaker because I swear everything that comes out of her mouth is like gold and it's always going to touch someone.
That's
So,
right.
what was the most memorable moment from a fan? Has anyone ever reached out to you and was like, "Oh my God, Dana, you inspire me so much"? And what was that moment like?
I think, I've had so many people reach out to me. It's amazing that I've been able to have this platform, especially for young women who, when I was in high school, I didn't have anybody to look up to. And when I get young girls who say that, thank you for being you and thank you for putting yourself out there because it makes me feel like I can. That to me is super touching. I think I've gotten men who have contacted me for their wives and said, my wife is your size, or she's a little bit bigger, or she's small, but she doesn't know where to shop for herself. And I see that you wear this and you wear it like this, and I see that you wear a whole bunch of different things. Where do you shop? I would love to shop for my wife. For my wife.
That's beautiful.
So I think those are like touching stories. But I think one of the most memorable thing was I was in Times Square and this woman ran up to me and she was just like, "You're that girl, right?" And I was just like in Times Square, like in Forever 21. I was just like,
touching.
So I think that's cool. And being with my kids and being recognized, and they're like, "Wow, my mom is actually, doing something."
Absolutely.
So I think those are like my
That's so
beautiful.
touching. I love to hear stories like that.
Awesome.
So how long have you been in this industry as a blogger?
I've only been blogging for a year.
Wow. Did you guys hear that? A year.
Amazing. What's your pros and cons from being in this business that you can, pass on to our listeners?
I think the pros are being able to touch people.
Right.
That's the biggest thing.
It's amazing.
And being able to help people.
Right.
Cons is gonna be, there's gonna be people who are gonna talk about you.
Right.
And you have to be able to have a thick skin. And to be able to say, you know what, that's your opinion, who cares?
Keep it moving.
I'm the one person who does not, I'm that person who does not respond to the negativity. Because I just feel like it adds more fuel to the fire. And I'd rather not. You know what? I have really awesome followers who fight my battles for me. So they can do that. But I'd rather just be positive all the time. So I just let that go. So those, there's gonna be pros and cons to everything, and you just have to know that you're setting yourself up for that, and you just have to be strong enough to say, guess what? whatever comes with the good is gonna
It's
come
gonna
bad.
come
It's gonna
with
come with the
the
good.
good, yeah.
But guess what? The good, if you're a good person, the good will always
It's
outweigh
gonna
the
come,
bad.
absolutely.
right.
And it's so funny you say that because that's one of the prime things we talk about on the show. And Jeannie's gonna cut her eye a little bit because I'm always talking about it. It's just so true. When you're in a positive space,
Right.
everything that flows after, because you're in that space. You're in, like when you're in the right lane, you know
Right.
on the highway you gotta drive slow.
Right.
When you're in the left lane, you know you're supposed to go fast.
Right.
So if you stay in that lane of positivity, everything that's in your path,
It all
you're gonna see a
flows.
positive light.
Right.
So please, everyone, write that down, put it on a poster. And that's what I do in my bathroom. I have posters.
Right.
My daughter sees it in the morning.
Words of
My husband,
encouragement.
exactly.
Yeah, right.
Words of
Always be
encouragement.
positive, stay in a positive state, positive vibe, whatever you want to put.
Right.
Just put that positivity somewhere. And another thing I always say is put it in the universe.
Verse.
What do you feel about
Absolutely.
putting it in the universe? Do you speak things into existence?
Oh, I sure do.
See?
I sure do. And I'm telling you, there's been times I've been like, please, I need this. And when I tell you it happens,
It happens.
you know, good things happen, I say, to good people.
People.
And if you can be true to yourself,
That's all.
then guess what?
Absolutely.
It'll come. And it may not come when you want it,
No.
but it
But
will
it will
come.
come.
It will come. And you just have to be patient
And
and
be ready.
be consistent.
That's
Right.
it. Consistency is the
Consistency
key.
is
Hello.
Absolutely.
That is so
It's
true.
true.
So do you have people that you look at on Instagram and kind of, that you ever want to meet, or people that you take some style ideas from?
Oh, absolutely.
Who are some of your favorites on Instagram?
I love Garden Styles.
Okay.
I
Right.
love how she
I love
puts her
her
stuff together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Margie Plus.
Nice.
She's
yeah.
very alternative. She has lime green hair, but she's so like awesome.
She
Like
can
I
work it.
what?
Yeah,
she
and
can
I
work
just
it.
love like she doesn't care.
Right.
I love
that's good. You have to have
Nadia.
that
Nadia
attitude.
Al-Holson. She is another one who she just does not care. And
Wow.
I love people who can be like, this is who I am.
And
This
this
my
is what
new
it is.
Take it or leave it.
Absolutely.
So those are definitely three of my faves.
Okay.
If there's something you had to do, what is like your top 5 goals for the next 5 years? What do you have that's on your list that you must do in the next 5 years, industry-wise?
Ooh, you're making me think. I definitely, one of my goals is to do BeautyCon. I would love to do BeautyCon.
You hear that? Well, yeah, BeautyCon is out there. Anybody that knows any of the administrators in BeautyCon,
right.
we put them in the universe. She wants to do BeautyCon.
Con,
She
and we're
deserves
putting it in the
Her
universe.
style is impeccable. She's a socialite. She's beautiful. Her personality
She's
is awesome.
awesome.
Put it in contact her. Who's that?
That's right.
Million imperfections, especially from the weight loss surgery.
Okay.
I have loose skin everywhere, but I don't care. Like
Right.
my biggest thing
Right.
is if you don't like it, you don't have to look at it.
Yeah, that's it.
So, I'm gonna rock my bikinis. So I'm
Hello.
gonna do all that.
Yeah.
So for me to be like in a big campaign would be just like, mind blowing and probably like just
That
be
would
like,
be amazing.
Yeah,
And we
we'll
will be
see.
there rooting you on.
Oh, thank you.
So, so being in this industry for a year, you're still a newbie, but you're like, you won a championship already. You're still a
Hello.
newbie, but you won a championship.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, what advice, besides, having tough skin, what advice as far as steps for someone wanting to be a blogger would you tell them to take to achieve it?
Right. So here's how I did it. I researched websites that host blogs.
Right.
So that you can, because guess what? Not everybody has however much money it is to throw down on a blog. There are a bunch of websites that give you a free domain.
Right.
So you can start out for free. And I tell people, start writing. Even
Yeah.
if you don't publish it right away, just start writing what you want to write about, right? And then go through them and look at it. And then pictures. I mean, honestly,
Huge,
like
right.
if you have to take these pictures because that's how you're gonna be seen, and being consistent.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you have to, because I mean, you can take a picture today and then take another one in 2 months, and who's gonna remember that?
Exactly.
People want to see you every day. People want to see. What I find for me most successful is my everyday outfits.
Right.
Those are people love those.
I love
Because you
them.
know what I wish I feel like sometimes people look at the bloggers and maybe feel like it's an unachievable goal.
Right.
You know, and so when my everyday outfits are my most popular. In the beginning, I was posting like probably the worst angle pictures that weren't showcasing what people want to see.
Right.
You know, so if you research through other people's, you'll see, oh, they're showing the bag in that way, or they're showing the shoes in that way, and that's what's going to make you more successful. So I think learning from your environment and being consistent.
That's right.
And be you. And be
You
you.
hear that? Be you. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
And I know you said you have to get built up to this point of being you, because you always said, you know, and looking at your pictures and things like that, you've always been into your fashion and doing things like that. Was it ever a point where you felt like, I continue this?
Absolutely. I go through it probably every month. I'm serious. Like,
Wow.
and I have a conversation with one of my best friends, Frankie. Hi.
Hey, Frankie.
And we, she's definitely a rock of mine, and I love that I have people in this industry that I can talk to. It is, because you can talk to your friends outside and they can try to understand, but they don't understand. Right, exactly. So having somebody that's in the industry, and there's times where I'm like, I don't think that this is the right fit for me. And maybe this is not right. There can be a day where I can get 100 negative comments. And when I mean literally 100 negative comments, and that can break somebody down. But then, having somebody saying, listen, you're making a positive thing for other people. Like, people look up to you, and this is, you're making strides, and keep going. And I think having people around you who support you, yes, I think that is
important.
Right,
It's
because
so
this
important.
industry can be super lonely.
Exactly.
It can be super lonely, just for the simple fact that sometimes you have to know who's there for you and who's not.
And we talk about that all the time. We talk about that all the time.
100% true. So I just think that that's having somebody that's there and can you can talk about, and even somebody just that can listen to you. But there's plenty of times where I'm like, maybe this is not for me. But then you snap out of it and you're like, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep going.
Doing this. That's consistency. That's it.
I'm gonna
keep
keep
going.
and you know what? I won't quit until it's done.
Exactly.
That's it. Or until I'm ready to really quit.
Exactly.
But don't let other people's influence. Exactly. Exactly.
And that's so important. And I'm happy you put that out there, because that is so extremely important. Having people around you that's like-minded, and people that understand, that's in the same business as you. Because like me, I don't have a traditional line. So when my friends invite me to do things and go places, like when they cancel on me, you don't know how detrimental to my business that is. Like, and I take it personal. And people are like, dang, calm down. No, it's not calm down. Because I'm not working, my money makes me money. When I'm not at meetings, that makes me money. When I'm not here, now it's a problem. Now I can't fend for myself or my family. Granted, I have a husband, but still, people always like, oh no, you have a husband, you could. But I chose not to be a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home mom. I chose to build a legacy for me, myself, and my family.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it's so very important that we have to stick together. And I just want to put this out there because Dana's my friend, I love her dearly. And I had an event in February, and it was just before we started Pretty Style and Beautiful. And she was one of the bloggers that I reached out to. And it's just like, she came to the event. She did a fabulous job. Thanks to her, it was a successful event. And she has just been genuine. And I meant to say that to you a while ago, in between a million times. I do appreciate it so much for being so genuine, because like you said, there's very few people that's in this business, and that's genuine. And everybody around you is just wonderful. Anna, she minds us sometimes, and she is just phenomenal. So I understand when you say it's important to keep people around you. And you're just fabulous. You have wonderful people around you, and we just wish you much success. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, you're alive. I'm gonna see you.
That's it. We should have never known that.
Thank you so much for joining us for Pretty Style and Beautiful. I'm definitely gonna have you again.
Yes.
So that's it, you guys.
Make sure you guys tune in tonight, 9:30, Don't forget to catch Pretty Styles and Beautiful, and do not forget to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, like us on YouTube, like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget, you guys gotta check out Who's That Girl Dana.
Bye.
Bye guys.